Witching hour is here, and I am so excited to be here. I will wait just a moment until some people get online, but then I have so much that I'm excited about talking about today that I won't wait too long. So it's just 10:57, so I'm going to start with my rainbow bowl. I brought things to surround myself with things that make me happy. So the first thing I'm going to do is, rather than talking, is just use this bowl, which makes me feel magical, and then some bells. So let me enjoy. Good morning and happy Sunday. I am really excited to be here, and I know that it's a busy time of the year, and I appreciate all of you who have made this effort to be here. And so I'm going to start. Certainly I already had used my sacred mountain to become grounded, because what is the most difficult thing for us in this time, at this particular time of the year? To me, it's staying grounded and connected in the moment. How can we create magical experiences if we're not grounded, if we're not connected with the source, if we are in a frenetic pace? Now, most of my life at this time of the year, particularly this week, these 10 days that we're heading into, I was just go, push, having to have everything perfect, having to make certain that I got everything done. And I missed so much of the magic that is around. Do any of you identify with that? Well, the next oil that I'm going to use, and this may be one you'd like to just tuck away with you at all times, is the Northern Lights Black Spruce. This essential oil has that magic of the northern lights, of that rainbow. This will bring us into focus. You may choose to actually diffuse it around you. How many of you diffuse Northern Lights Black Spruce? it is absolutely an amazing experience just to walk into a room where that has been used. I often feel like that I am the human diffuser, as many of you know. So I apply a lot of oils on me because I don't stay in one place too often. At night, we do diffuse. However, in the daytime, I'm moving around, so I am that human diffuser. When I get busy, sometimes I also forget to apply the oil. So keep them close. Use that Northern Lights Black Spruce. It will help you to create those magical experiences that live in your mind, live on in your heart forever. Now, the cards that I drew for today, very interesting, because when I selected those cards, I was kind of surprised, because the first one that I selected was the shaman. And I thought, well, that doesn't seem like quite right, until I realized that this is the energy of the wild magic child. And this whole season is all about seeing life and experiencing it through the eyes of a child. Now, you may not have a child who is very close to you, in close proximity. However, one of the things that has touched my heart more this year than ever before, I don't spend too much time on Facebook scrolling. However, what I've noticed more than anything is the joy that I see in posts where mommies and daddies, families, children are doing things together. How often did we go out and purchase things? We were buying gifts. We were rushing to do this and this experience, that experience, waiting in queues to do something. When now, with all of the people staying home more, I'm noticing things being done together. The looks on the children's eyes as they are making homemade Play-Doh, or as they are shaping cookies, or whatever they're doing. This is what the true magic may be that we have missed in so many years. I know that's something that I missed much of my life. And each moment can be magical. I have today I'm surrounding myself with things that make me feel like a child. They are happy things that make me smile. Some of them are expensive, some of them are not. This, for instance, this Christmas ball is my favorite color, and it sparkles. I love sparkly things. And this was attached to a gift several years ago, and I saved it. I have it in a glass with crystals around it because it makes me happy. This is a very expensive ornament that was a gift from Young Living. This is a Tiffany ornament. I don't know if you can see those rainbow sparkles in this as it moves around a little bit. Here it catches the light, and I see all this magic in this one little thing that I can keep very close to me. Of course, I have my rainbow butterfly, which is very meaningful, and every time I see it, it makes me smile. What makes you smile? What really is important to you in this moment? Present time? That might be a good blend to use too, because we are so busy rushing around that we often miss that present moment. And moments are fleeting. We can't go back and repeat them, but they can live in our heart. So creating these magical experiences can be a simple thing, just paying attention. being grateful. Grateful for what we do have in this moment. Grateful for the fact that we can experience it. We've all had, I'm going to use some more gratitude. This has become a very, very special blend for me, because being grateful for everything, sometimes it's really difficult to remember to be grateful for what we have in a moment, because it may not be what we were expecting. Did anyone here expect the kind of year that we have had? Is anyone excited that there are only 11 days remaining in this year? It's been a strange year. It's been a tough one for most of us, particularly those of us who attempted to hold on to the past, to hold on to the way that we did things before, to hold on, to refuse to change. Those who let that go probably didn't have as difficult a year as the rest of the people who did not choose to change. We can't go back. There's no way that we ever go back. However, we can create those happy memories, holding them in our heart. I read something this morning about how that we think with our brain, but we live in our heart. And that brings me to what another card that I selected this morning, the unity consciousness. I always attempt to put them together to see what they really mean to me. And unity consciousness is all about gentleness, opening the heart to new experiences, allowing those new experiences to fill your heart with joy. That may be another blend that you would choose to use. I keep a lot of blends on my desk that I just pick up and use as I pass, or as I'm thinking, as I'm talking. So as we are in this space of joy, that joyous space, looking through life through the eyes of the child, experiencing the wonder, the joy, the excitement of the little things that are right in front of us. This can make all the difference. It truly, truly has awakened. I love this blend too. It's just another one that's sitting here. It's awakened a whole new way of thinking, a whole new way of letting go of control. That's a biggie for many of us, that letting go of control. Children know that they are not truly in control. They enjoy life and find the magic in every moment anyway. Are you willing to do that? Do you feel that we could try to do things a little bit differently and just slow down and allow these individual present moments to create that magical experience in a new way? Wow. Sometimes there are many of us who love new things all the time. There are others of us who hold on to the old things. And there are then others in between. Perhaps if you are one of the ones who held on to everything in the past, the way things used to be, then perhaps this is a real learning moment, an expansion moment of learning to fly differently. And that can be exciting. New and exciting adventures await us only when we're open to receiving them. So the other card that I select 3 or 4, and I sometimes do this multiple times daily, and I have already done it more than once, but these were the ones that I selected for this particular Facebook Live, this video, and that is authenticity. Authenticity about actually uncovering who we truly are, what really is important to us. How can we possibly find that great joy in every moment if we're experiencing it in a different way from who we truly are? So this is all about that understanding more of who we are, that gaining the clarity about who we are, what is truly important. This week has been a wonderful experience for us in that we were really surprised. Journey 2 was printed on the 11th of December, and it actually, they managed, the printer managed to get it all bound and delivered by Friday. What was it, Thursday. So this was a very exciting new thing for us, because what we have been doing during Stephen and I over this past year is really focusing on new ways of understanding. New ways of understanding the things that we have been exposed to all along but failed to notice. Probably, in many ways, we fail to notice things because we're too busy. Yeah, that's something that my entire life has been all about, being busy. Busy, I was very goal-oriented, as I have talked in the last year quite a bit, extremely goal-oriented, and I would set a goal and I would put my blinders on. I would figure out a plan and I would put my blinders on, and yes, I achieved the goals because that's who I am, who I was. I did achieve a lot of goals. However, this year, because of the strange restrictions that have been put on all of us, I have learned to do things in a different way. And when that resistance was removed, it opened up so many wonderful things. Finding beauty in little things. This morning, a memory on my Facebook came up of, that was a picture that I posted. I actually posted the picture in 2013, so 7 years ago, of these beautiful royal purple orchids. They are in a pot that was given to me by a family that I had been working with in 2006. So they've been here for a long time. Many days I would walk right past that pot and really never notice it. How many things do we walk past every day without noticing them at all? This was really a rude awakening for me to realize that there is so much that I missed because I was so focused on the goal. And this year has allowed that slowdown, that time to do things differently. And the magical memories are in those moments when we are slowed down. So I would challenge you in this next week to really take a few deep breaths, take that extra time, breathe in your favorite oil and maybe also some Northern Lights Black Spruce. Just take those moments to breathe and experience that moment, looking at life as a child would do. Now, for those of you who have young children and or lots of activities going on, it may mean you have to go into a room, close the door. It may mean you have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning when the house is quiet. Whatever it takes, just breathe in and use that gratitude. Think of how grateful you are for those little things in your life. Not the big things, the little things. It's the little things that create the magical memories. So have a beautiful, beautiful holiday week, and I'll see you next Sunday.